Is that a good time so far? Awesome. Yeah, what a great performance from our junior high band. We're going to move on to our first high school group of the night. Please say hello to the Jazz Ambassadors on our jazz band. All right, and so we're going to bring out our next conductor. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with him this past week. I had the opportunity to meet him at the Midwest Convention in Chicago last year, and it's been great to just hang out with him and hear his stories and listen to his compositions. He's an amazing composer, educator, all the way from South Portland, Maine, enjoying our Southern California weather. Please welcome Mr. Craig Skeffington.
That was Crescent City Stomp. It's a New Orleans style tune in the second line style. Featured a number of our soloists. You heard from Leo on guitar, Camry on the trumpet, Tennessee on the tenor, Natalie on the trombone, and a hand for Brian on the drums. So much of the jazz literature is taken from old standards, and this next tune is at the top of that list. This is a great sort of traditional arrangement treatment of the tune, There'll Never Be Another You, by the great writer Mark Taylor. hand for these great soloists. Sarah on the piano, Jason on the trombone, and Benjamin on the alto. I was a music teacher in Maine, high school band director for 34 years. And as such, I spent a lot of quality time on the Yellow Submarine to and back from gigs and whatnot. And there was one particularly long night. It was like a 3 or 4 hour ride with the kids. And the game sort of devolved into the dumbest thing that you could say with 2 unrelated words. And so somebody yelled, "Wombat combat." So, after the laughter died down, and it was funny, or you had to be there, but they said, "Mr. Skeffington, you should write a chart called Wombat Combat." So I did. So this is going to feature several members of the group, and if you could imagine all the kids with helmets, that would probably make sense. Wombat Combat. again for Devesh Eddie on the trumpets back there. Are you with them? Yeah, he killed it. That was good stuff right there. Henry on the baritone saxophone. So Eric made light of enjoying the sunny Southern California weather. The weekend I flew in, Maine got 1.5 feet of snow. So 80 degrees. I may see 80 in June the next time. So thank you very much for this. We're going to continue on. This is an original composition by a good friend of mine, Michele Fernandez. This is Sao Meu Sol.
How about another round of applause for the Jazz Ambassadors? As always, for the last song, we just want to present a couple of plaques of appreciation. First, to the Jazz Ambassadors manager, my running mate over at Dorado High School. Please put your hands together for Mr. Taylor Smith. And of course, our awesome conductor. Can you just tell us a quick story of our dinner last week? Is that cool? So, I don't know, I've never been to South Portland, Maine, and I don't know how their cuisine is, but we took Craig out to dinner last week and he ordered a pork poblano. And as soon as it sat and came down, he took one sniff of it and he goes, I think I messed up. I'm like, what do you mean, Craig? He goes, I think ketchup is spicy. That should be your next tune. Yeah? And sitting across from him, whoo, man, he was sweating something fierce. But anyways, it was a good night. Anyways, it's been such a great hang and a great opportunity for our students to learn from the great Craig Skeffington. So can you please give it up for the Jazz Ambassadors, conductor, Mr. Craig Skeffington.
Great, the microphone again. On that last tune, you heard from Jude and Nathan, hand for the solo. So I just want to quickly say to Eric, Taylor, and David, they hosted the rehearsals last weekend, which seems like it could have been last month. It was, but they were. It's not an easy thing to host a party of 500 of your closest friends here. So it's yeoman's work that they do on behalf of your students. So I really appreciate those guys a lot. And a special hand to Dennis Crystal. Dennis is not managing my group, but he was instrumental in getting me out here. And so I'd really like to thank him. We're going to close. And again, I have a penchant for dumb titles. And this one is entitled, That Escalated Quickly. And if you remember, just before COVID, it's going to be fine. It's like a cold. It's whatever. So we were hosting a state festival with just a million, for Maine standards, it was enormous. We had all the stuff packed, ready to go. I had people come in the next day and we said, we're just going to hold off for 2 weeks. And so you read the book, and you know how it turned out. So that escalated quickly, and again, a dumb title, but for for a significant reason. In it, there'll be a number of things that, if you're a musician and you recognize the tune rhythm changes or the term rhythm changes, this ain't that. So when you get to the spot you think you're going to get to, it goes somewhere else, a la COVID. And there's a spot in the middle where it goes into a style that is seemingly unrelated, again, a la COVID. So that was the point, and it's been my pleasure as I get to fly red-eye back tomorrow night. I should land in another snowstorm in Maine on Sunday, so whatever. I chose to live there. So thank you so very much. The kids are awesome.
Make some noise for the Jazz Ambassadors. Skeffington, conductor. All right, we have more group for you guys. We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.